No! Good morning. Derek and I are going to be answering our couples Q&A all day today. We have a lot of things that we have to do. We're at IHOP and the line is, or the wait is 20 minutes. We were like, oh, we'll just go to Krispy Kreme. It's in the same parking lot. The line for the cars is wrapping around the restaurant, and then there's a line out the door for inside.
People crazy about those donuts.
So we're walking back to IHOP. I'm just gonna wait after.
Donutless. Walking back donutless.
Okay, first question. People want to know how we met. How do we meet, babe?
We met on Match. It was magical.
Our story's cute. What do you mean? We met at SeaWorld. I was the lifeguard trainer, and he actually was in my training class. So he wanted to be a lifeguard. I don't know. I guess his looks were the first thing. Well, not really.
No,
his
you
body.
didn't notice me until I took off my shirt when we started doing water drills.
So I didn't notice him until he took his shirt off, and I was like, oh, who is this kid in my training class? He's kind of cute. And just an FYI, we never, ever, ever had cute boys at SeaWorld. Sorry if you ever worked there. And Derek and all his friends came through training, and we were like, okay, these boys are kind of cute.
We go deep.
Now, what was your first impression of me? My first impression of him was that he was very cute because he had a six-pack and his muscles were nice. That was my first impression of him.
Okay, you didn't even compliment my face.
I didn't look at your face, to be honest.
I don't want to tell you my first impression of you. You're mean to me.
What?
Okay, so my first impression of Ashley was we were waiting for our lifeguard training class to start, and Ashley comes strolling in late. Rushing in late. She was wearing a turquoise blouse with black pants, a little necklace. Her hair was wet and curly because she just got out of the shower because she was running late. I remember exactly what she was wearing. I don't know, she walked in and I was just like, dang, our trainer is actually pretty cute.
Next question. This one's for you, Derek. When are we getting married?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Whenever she proves her worth.
First kiss. And how long have we been together?
Years.
4.5 years.
You go ahead and tell them about that, huh?
So, we were both really drunk. I went to Austin to go hang out with him. And we went to 6th Street.
No, you didn't go to Austin to hang out with me. Or was that the real reason you went to Austin?
What did I say? What did I tell you?
You went to Austin. You were on 6th Street with your sister. And we were on 6th Street. We just met up. Didn't like blatantly go like to spend time with me.
Okay, well duh, I didn't blatantly tell you I was going to see you. We met up at a bar and I started buying him shots. Supposedly this was the first time that he had ever really been drunk.
Just plotting.
I was not plotting. And he ended up leaving his friends, or his friends left him, or I don't know what happened. So got really drunk and we went back to my dad's house.
Does your dad know this story?
No, my dad does not know the story
He's
either.
gonna watch this.
And we kissed. And that's how it happened.
And then we passed out.
And then we passed out.
Nothing else happened.
Honestly, nothing else happened.
Swear. No, like for real.
Like for real, nothing happened.
She drew the line there. She was actually very firm about that. We got our pre-workout.
Okay, Derek, the question that somebody wants to know is, what sports did you play in high school, and have you always been athletic?
The answer is yes. Played t-ball growing up. I played football growing up. Mostly football growing up. Like top one football. I played freshman through senior year. Track freshman through senior year. Soccer. My friends talked me into playing soccer my junior and senior year of high school.
And he was the goalie.
So I tried out. I never played soccer before in my life. Made varsity as a goalie. Which was actually really fun. Like I knew nothing about soccer, but I could catch, I could dive, so soccer coach was like, man, you're like so athletic, Dreyer. You can just dive. You've never even done this before, and you're just diving all over the place and blah blah. And like, he loved it. So, and of course, I made some stupid ass mistakes because I'd never played soccer before. Like, there were a couple times where like I dove for the ball and the ball would like bounce like right in front of my arms, and like, so I had the choice to either play Division II football in college, or in track. I got recruited at the state track meet, Texas state track meet by Texas. So it was either run Division I track or play Division II football. So I ended up going to UT, running track there, which was awesome. I got to travel the U.S., run track meets. I was 5-time All Big 12 and 5-time Letterman in track. And I ran 200, 400, 4x4, distance medley. Indoors, I ran the 600 yards. So
yes, I've always been athletic. When I was 4, I started dancing. So I've been a dancer my whole life. I started cheerleading when I was 7. I also started playing soccer when I was 7. I stuck with cheerleading for a long time. Then in middle school, I played volleyball. And in high school, I went straight cheerleading. So I cheered all throughout high school. I was a captain of my cheer team. I also did competitive all-star cheerleading. And competitive all-star, if you don't know, it doesn't have anything to do with, rah-rah cheers. It's all just like tumbling and stunning and learning routines and just competing. So it was just competition all the time. Then in college, I tried out for like a semi-pro dance team. And I did semi-pro dancing for a little while. Volleyball, like intramural volleyball. And then when I got my job teaching, I became a cheer and dance coach. I was also the step team coach. So I choreographed a lot of those dances, and now I'm a soccer coach. And as an adult, I play flag football. I've played intramural soccer.
Okay. What is it like working with your significant other? Ups and downs, pros and cons to working together. This one's by Allison Clare. We don't technically work together because I am a teacher and a coach, and he only works at the Alphalete gym. He's in charge of the whole warehouse.
not the gym, Alphalete.
I'm sorry, Alphalete. How we do work together is launches, because every single launch I've always been there, because of course I love everybody and I just want to help out as much as I can. But he tells me what needs to get done, and then I just go into the warehouse and organize everything and just make sure everybody's getting their work done, and I package just as much as everybody else. There are natural born leaders, I think, and natural just, I don't want to say followers, but just people that just work well under other people, and I walk into a room and I'm just kind of a natural leader.
Type A.
Oh, very much type A.
Yeah. So to answer the question, I love having her around because whatever I need done, she gets it done.
Yeah.
We're a team.
What is the most embarrassing couples moment y'all have had together?
We're gonna skip that one. Let's just say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Sorry, Cody Aesthetics. We can't answer that one. But yes, it happened in Vegas, and it has to do with a housekeeper.
Let's just say housekeeping, yeah.
Housekeeping. The couch potato wants to know, how do you balance work and striving towards your personal goals with giving time to others and refraining from being selfish? That's a good question. I guess you could say that I'm not selfish at all when it comes to people that I love. I'm willing to give them as much time as I can with what I'm allotted. With my time and all of my responsibilities, the things that I have to get done, I always get those done. And then if I have extra time, I try and give them to the people that I love. And I guess it is easy to be selfish, but also when I'm busy, I'll stop and I'll text him if I remember, or try and call him, and we'll FaceTime. And I try and FaceTime Danae, and I try and call Nikki as much as I can. So that's how I balance it. But it's really hard. That
was a long one.
Couch Potato also wants to know, how did both of you meet Christian and Nikki? Well, we met Christian through Nikki. Nikki is my best friend, and I met her through Danae. We all decided to compete at the Phil Heath 3 years ago. So we all prepped together, and we met Christian, I think, like the day before.
He actually picked up Nikki from our house to go on a date with her, their first date. But he didn't come in and meet any of us, so.
Oh no.
Yeah, what's up with that, man?
And he was under 21, so we made fun of Nikki going out on date with him.
Go wants to know, what is the meaning behind my tattoo? It's not the Texas logo, but it's one of their logos, the U with the T crossed through it with track wings. So placement of it, actually, all of my siblings and I, we all have a tattoo in the same, we have it in the same spot, so.
We just left Costco and got so many goodies.
About to ask Derek what does he love about me? Because that's one of the questions.
What is your favorite thing about me? And then I'm supposed to say what my favorite thing about you is.
Just in general or like physical?
It just says, what is your favorite thing about each other? I got a huge
Not
piece.
that you eat my food.
Always eat his food.
Well, obviously my favorite thing about you is your eyes. Your
Really?
big doe eyes.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Physical?
second to your butt.
I thought you were gonna say my butt. Aw, I didn't know that.
Your doe eyes that you can see across the room anywhere.
I can't see anywhere.
How do you think I always find you? For your big eyes.
Because I'm like this trying to find you.
And I see your big eyes. But I also love your personality too. It's a big deal to me. And she has a good personality, so.
What do you mean good personality?
I mean, it's like, you're not like quiet or shy or like weird or. There's nothing wrong with being any of those things, but I think we work well together. We mesh well, so. I don't know.
Alright.
What's your favorite thing about me?
Physical?
To look me up and down or what?
Physical, I just love how big you are. Even though I hate it too.
How big and manly I am. You definitely don't like how white and pasty I am.
No, definitely not.
I match
Not
the
at all.
stripes on my jacket.
He does. No, just like you can like engulf me when you hug me. And your hand, look how big his hands are. Just like everything. So much bigger.
Look how white they are.
It makes me feel small. Even though I'm not that big, he
You are
still
small.
just makes me feel small. Now, personality-wise, my favorite thing about you,
Just my silliness.
your silliness, and then how you can keep me in check.
Keep her in check.
He's a
guys.
big dick. Yes, and I'm a dick too. That's why I feel like that's why we've been together for so long, because he doesn't let me take advantage of him. He talks shit to me when needed, and it pisses me off. But next question is, if you had to share your last cheat meal together, what would it be?
This would easily say our homemade nachos that we make, even though it's not really a cheat meal. They're still kind of clean, but when we were prepping and eating clean, like,
That's true.
that was the only thing that we would eat that was off of our, I guess, set food.
Duh, nachos, because I'm
Veggies.
Mexican, and he loves Mexicans. And white people don't have good food, sorry.
But let's say, what would our favorite non-homemade meal be?
BJ's.
BJ's?
Sushi.
We're back. We have a few questions left and then we're done. Okay, Zopans. She's cute. How do you manage to balance such busy life with making time for each other and your relationship? On dates, I want to say at least once a week, where we actually just spend 100% quality time together, and then we try and spend Sundays together.
Like today.
Today, all day. How did y'all manage y'all's relationship while in college? Well, I graduated from college in 2009. We didn't start dating until his senior year, which is great because he had time to get all of his craziness out, and then we started dating.
I wasn't crazy till I met you.
Store for our future. Well, our lease in our house is up, so future plans, we plan on buying a house, hopefully. That's the plan. And that's it. And buying a car. That's all we have for future plans right now. Okay, so you spent all day with us. We went and worked out, we went to the mall, we went to Costco, and our day is finally over. So we're gonna watch a movie. We just had dinner, and we're gonna eat some cinnamon rolls.
Oh, I didn't put that on. Cinnamon rolls in the next clip.